Telling someone goodbye is an essential but necessary part of the human existence. I'm Ridhi Golechha, a counseling psychologist. Getting on with a fresh breakup comes with a lot of roller coasters. Wanting to constantly follow them, constantly text them, stalk them on social media, look at their photos as many times a day as possible, cry rivers and rivers of pain. All these things are part of the grieving process. And here are some practical tips that you can start applying in your life right away so that you can start getting on to the moving on process and start moving on from somebody that you once loved. Number one, allow yourself to grieve. When somebody dies or when we lose somebody, we actually have a mourning process that follows. But when a relationship dies, we never allow ourselves to grieve. Why is that? Just like we lose somebody from the world and they're never going to come back, so is the acceptance that this relationship is now out of your life and is never going to re-enter. So something actionable that you can do is you can set aside a time every day, maybe an hour or so, and in that 1 hour you can go for a walk, or you can be in the privacy of your own room. If you need to cry, you need to cry. If you need to beat up a pillow and release your anger, do that. If you need to journal, if you need to write, whatever it is, allow your feelings to get released from your system. Number two, put somebody else on speed dial. If you're somebody who is damn used to calling up your partner and telling them about every exciting thing that happened in your day, or if you were the one who called them for every mishap, every mistake, every hurt that you felt, you're likely going to feel that void when they are no longer there in your life right now. So whether it's your mom, your sister, your best friend, your cousin, put somebody else on speed dial so that when you automatically pick up the phone, you have somebody to talk to. Structure your days. What I mean by that is set a routine. Know what time you're getting up. Even though you sleep in late, that's fine, but then have things planned for the rest of your day. This is the time I'm going to get up, then I'm going to go for a workout, then I'm going to go to work, then I'm going to go meet a friend. Whatever your day looks like, that's fine. Load up on self-care, because that's what you're going to need when you are so emotionally run down. So there is a connection between the mind and the body, and according to research, when somebody breaks up, our body takes a toll as well, because our heart and our brain perceive a social depletion with a major loss. So make sure that you're high on your vitamins, make sure that you're having enough liquids, you're hydrated, you're walking, you're going for runs, you're getting enough oxygen into your system, because you will need all of that as part of your self-care. And of course, additionally, do things that you love, whether it's watching your favorite movie on repeat, whether it's going for a vacation with your friends, or it's sitting in your room and listening to your favorite songs. Just make sure you don't constantly listen to the songs that remind you of your ex, because that's going to put you back into the grieving mode that we spoke about, which fits into that 1 hour period of your day. And last but not the least, acknowledge your feelings. A lot of times when the thought of our ex comes into our mind, we quickly distract ourselves or we suppress that thought. And what happens is, suppose I take a pressure cooker and I keep putting stuff into that pressure cooker and I never open the lid. Ultimately, the pressure is going to rise and the lid is going to blast. So we don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to allow every thought to come, acknowledge, allow yourself to feel your feelings, whether it's sadness, depression, hurt, anger, betrayal, guilt. It's going to be a host of feelings that you're going to feel. So allow yourselves to feel that, and then you can slowly allow it to go. It's just like a cloud, right? We can't catch a cloud. When the cloud comes, it just comes. You acknowledge that it's there, and then without touching it, without engaging in it, without meddling with it, you allow the cloud to then pass by. Find your self-worth outside of the relationship. Every broken relationship is an opportunity to go deeper and find a piece of yourself that the relationship was satisfying, somebody else was satisfying. Today you have the opportunity to actually recognize what those needs were that you needed an external source to fulfill. So fill that void with self-positive and self-loving things. Examples of this could be taking on a new hobby, or allowing yourself to feel certain emotions that you've never allowed yourself to feel. You don't need to do everything all at once. You are not, and you don't need to be a superhuman. You are just human with basic needs for love, for intimacy. So make sure you fill your day with a lot of pleasurable activities so that the void slowly starts getting filled up, not with another rebound or not with another person, but with self-love. At least for the next 2 to 3 months, maintain a zero contact rule. Don't contact them, and also start getting rid of their remnants. Of course, you can keep 1 or 2 things and slowly start getting rid of that, but get rid of all the maximum stuff that you have lying around. Amidst all the struggles, you still deserve to be the happier human that you've always meant to be.